You know that feeling when you pull into a gas station late at night and everything should feel normal, but does not. The fluorescent lights hum overhead, casting a harsh white glow that does not quite reach the edges of the lot. The pumps stand in neat rows, silent except for the occasional mechanical click beyond the lights. The road disappears into darkness. There is nothing obviously wrong, no broken windows, no warning signs, and yet, the moment you step out of your car, it hits you. That uncomfortable sensation that you are not alone, like eyes on your back. You pause, glance around, see nothing. You tell yourself it is just nerves, just the hour. But some nights, nothing is exactly when things stop being nothing at all. Most nights, gas stations like this are forgettable. Transitional spaces. You stop, refuel, grab a drink and move on. The routine is comforting, almost automatic. Swipe your card. Watch the numbers climb, maybe exchange a few polite words with the cashier through the glass. The lights are bright here. Cameras hang from every corner. The place is designed to feel safe, controlled, monitored. You remind yourself of that. People come through all night. Truckers, night shift workers, travelers passing through. For a moment, standing under those lights, you relax. It is just another stop, another ordinary pause before the road continues. That is when the small things begin to register. Inside the store, the clerk looks up and doesn't look away. Not hostile, not friendly, just watching. A second longer than normal. Long enough for you to notice. Outside, a shadow slips across the concrete near the pumps. You glance over. Nothing there. No movement. No cars pulling in. The lot is empty again. The hum of the lights grows louder in your awareness. A steady electric buzz that seems to vibrate through your chest. You shift your weight, suddenly aware of how quiet everything else is. No insects, no distant traffic. You shake it off. You are tired. Late-night driving does this to people. Still, that faint sense of unease refuses to leave. You reach the register and slide your card. The machine beeps, then flashes red. Out of order. You try again. Same message. The clerk doesn't say anything this time, just watches from behind the counter. Face unreadable. Eyes fixed on you like they're waiting for a reaction. Behind you, a sound cuts through the quiet. A car door slamming shut. Loud. Close. You turn around instantly. The lot is empty. No headlights. No engine noise. Just the pumps and the lights and that buzzing hum. Leaving suddenly feels awkward now. Suspicious, like moving too fast might draw attention. You hesitate, caught between instinct and doubt as the pressure builds in the silence. As you step toward the door, something in the glass catches your eye. A reflection, a shape standing just behind you. Your stomach drops. You spin around, heart racing. Nothing. The space behind you is empty, wide open, fully lit. Impossible. Your hands tremble as you reach for the handle, fingers slick with sweat. Logic tries to take control, listing explanations, coincidences. Your body doesn't care. Every nerve screams the same message. Something is here, and it's closer than it should be. You slide into the driver's seat and look up, just for a second. In the rearview mirror, at the far edge of the lot, something reflects the light. Two eyes, glowing. Unblinking, set too high, too still, not human. That's when the truth settles in, heavy and cold. This place was never empty. The quiet wasn't peaceful. The routine wasn't protection. It wasn't watching the station. It was watching you. And it had been waiting. You slam the door, start the engine, and pull away hard. Tires screeching against the pavement. The pumps blur past. The lights shrink in the mirror until they're swallowed by darkness. Your breathing comes fast and shallow. Your hands shake on the wheel. You don't slow down for miles. Eventually, the road opens up again. Normal signs, familiar sounds. You tell yourself it's over. You got away. But the sense of being watched doesn't fade. Days later, you see the headline online. Another driver. Same station, same strange lights, same shadows near the pumps. When you pass the place again in daylight, you notice details you missed before. A pump left hanging, doors that never quite sit still, security cameras angled slightly off. At night, it's worse. At home, reflections linger too long. Shadows stretch in corners where nothing should be casting them. The fear didn't stay at the station. It just learned how to follow. Now every gas station at night feels wrong. The buzzing lights, the empty lots, the way the darkness presses just beyond the glow. You wonder if it's there too, watching, waiting, safe, maybe. Or maybe it's just patient enough to let you think you are. Sometimes, when everything is quiet, you still hear that hum, still feel the weight of those unseen eyes. You don't talk about it. You wouldn't know how to explain it anyway. Because real fear isn't about what you saw in the mirror that night. It's about what stayed with you long after the lights went out.